Trying to get a thumbnail. Anyway, here's our victim today. This is a personal victim. Looks like the wife left her thumb drive in the computer and the son got a hold of the computer, and then, yeah, rest is history. That doesn't read anymore. Let's turn on some sound real quick. Hang on. Sorry about that. I want to just make sure I have sound on. I'm going to try to plug this in really quick. Yep. Not surprising. No bong. So we're going to tear this thing apart and see if we can't save the data. There's a bunch of important data on here. So we're going to see if we can break this thing apart. I think I'll try, start with a screwdriver here. I'm on a data recovery mission. There we go. Just pop it apart. I'm not even sure if we can get the... Oh my gosh. If we can get the drive contents out. There we go. Probably got some busted, just probably a couple busted traces or something. Let's see if we can get this fully out of the tray. So on the back, if you look, I could show you under the microscope too, but right there, there's a tab. You gotta pull that tab back this way to unlock the board and get it out. Just like that. All right, let's see what damage we've got here. Yep, we definitely got some ripped pads. Not horrible, should be able to repair this relatively. Should be straightforward. Ooh, a little blurry here. Let me focus. That's in focus for me. Focus for you. Yikes. Yeah, we tore all the traces. So that makes a good thumbnail, huh? Rip. Alright, we're gonna turn our soldering or fume extractor on. Or let's switch overhead real quick and see if I can show you. Some overhead light. Yeah, I don't think this camera's gonna focus. There you go. Rip. Haha. That'll make a good thumbnail. So we'll go ahead and back to, oh, yeah, of course it locked up. We'll go back to overhead, or sorry, scope cam. We're going to get this connector off and we'll put a new one on. The wrong tip on here. See if I can't win some brownie points with the wife. Saving the data. And the day. First thing we'll want to do is get this connector off. See if we can survey the data, or I mean the data, survey the damage, rather. That gets really hot. If I wanted to, I could put low melt on here, but kind of soak everything up. Could use my solder sucker too here. Let's try that. These things come in handy. A lot of people don't like them, but I personally think it's a good tool to have in your arsenal. You know what, I could use some hot air too. Since this is kind of critical data, I don't think we're going to use the hot air station. We'll just use low melt and kick this off safely. I'm not ashamed to use low melt solder, especially when it comes to sensitive or to important data. Just pull some off there. Yeah, you see how it makes life so much simpler? Oh, our pads are still connected. That's okay. We'll rebuild. This is just temporary anyway. We're just going to wire this, or fix this long enough to be able to recover the data. We'll put it on a brand new thumb drive. Looks like we're going to probably lose that. We've lost this, but that's okay. Slightly mangled. I could probably just fix that with some fix this with solder mask. Couldn't remember the name. Oh, we lost that one. That's okay. We'll just run wires. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna run wires and we'll just run new wires on there and make it look a little better. Those traces are falling off anyway. It's no point. I don't know how much data's on here anyway. So these two middle traces are the data lines, and this one looks like plus 5 volts that goes through here. It's got a filter cap here, got a fuse, then it goes over here to this cap and it powers our memory controller. And then this, of course, is ground. So yeah, we should be able to run a little wire off of here. We'll just scrape that away and scrape away the mask there. Actually, we can do it back here too, that's fine. Well, we could just run a wire. This is this is just a temporary repair, so we can pull the date off and then we'll dispose of this. We'll destroy it permanently. I'm not going to bother trying to get fancy with jumper or solder pads and all that. Like, we'll just attach a connector on here, just good enough to pull the data. There you go. Actually, let's get our replacement USB connector. It's not a 3.0 drive, that's a 2.0, I believe, so we're just going to use one of these. This will be our replacement. Just going to kind of get an idea of where things are going to line up here. Okay, so we should scrape we're going to scrape this one here on the side so we can just blob a solder there, and then we'll pull our data wires out from under here and just wrap them around and attach, and it should be good. So where's my X-Acto? All right. We are going to have to tin these to get wires around, but I'm not going to tin this. We'll just solder that when we get the connector on. Using the wrong tip. Using my wedge tip. Let this one come to temperature. Alright, get us a couple of wires. I'm not even going to solder mask these down or anything. I'm just going to literally string them underneath the connector, wire them up. Pull the data. Done. One. Oops. Holding this awkwardly. Okay, let's solder that just a little bit better. It's not permanent, but I want it to. I want it to at least stay. It's hard to keep these boards from moving around. There we go. That'll work. Maybe I will solder mask them just for the fun of it. We'll clean it off and solder mask. Want to be careful when you're cleaning with alcohol though and rubbing this, because if you flip that copper back and forth, it will break your wires. Just doing a little origami there. Alright. Probably, I know, I don't need to get this fancy, but why not? One in Rome, right? Alright, let's get our UV. Sorry, we'll go to overhead real quick. Let the UV cure. Let that do its thing. See, what do we got here? All right, got some traces, something we can work with. Might hit it again just for a few more seconds. And if you're concerned that those wires will be right under metal and might conduct and mess something up, have no fear. There's space right here. Those lines should be just fine. Alright. Look at that. We're going to go ahead and solder us some wires. Sorry for the glare. These might be a little more trickier since the wire's kind of coming up from underneath. Alright, get out of here. We'll just pick it up on the end here and we'll move the USB out of frame so you guys can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Hold still. Snap that end off. You can see what I did. I wrapped the wire around the end of it here. Alright, get some solder on that one. Clean my tip. That should be good. I know I'm going kind of the extra mile here. I don't even need to worry about these wires. Excess wire, I just want to show off, I guess. I don't like that. Let's get that soldered down a little better. Hey, where'd you go? Get out of here. Good enough. Okay, let's do the anchor points. Quickly to our anchor points. Plug this in and see if we got data. Give it a quick light brushing with some IPA here. Very nice. All right. Turn off the fume extractor. See if we got another happy customer. Alright, I'm going to turn the volume up really loud and we'll see if we get a ding in some data or if we're in trouble. There we go. We are in business. No ding. Oh, my speaker's turned off. Here, let me turn my speaker back on again.
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Lansing.
Turn the volume up all the way. There we go. Let's see if we hear it. There it is. Haha. We have data. Very cool, very cool. We have an orange light. We're in business. We're going to grab another drive. I got an idea real quick. I'm going to try to do a USB extension so I can at least put the drive under the camera and you can see the light flashing. That's a clear indicator that we have access to the data. See if I have a USB cord that's not 50 feet long. I have way too many USB cables. It's a sickness, I tell you. It's a sickness. I have USB cables, but I don't have an available male to female that I can show you. I have this little tiny pigtail, but that's not gonna do anything. Let's see. All right, I'll undo the 25-foot one just for you guys, just because I care. I want to show you that this is not a hoax. Wait, here we go. There's one. Perfect. All right, let me do the overhead camera here real quick. Let's go to overhead. Well, you just heard me unplug the drive. There's the drive. See, that's the drive that we just fixed. Yeah, our little solder joints there. Once again, I don't know how many of these drives I've repaired, so this is nothing new to me. This is old hat. Here we go. Ready? Want to see a beautiful orange light? Orange light. Of course, the thing popped up and got in the way. There's the orange light. It's blurry as all heck, but You have to take my word for it and watch. We'll even, let's see. We'll use my screwdriver. Oh no, that's got a logo on it. We don't want to be plugging stuff. All right, we'll hold that in place, and then we'll plug in a drive, and we'll start pulling the data off. And then I will leave you at that and call it a success. Do I have any drives that are smaller than 128 gigabytes? Here's the same exact drive. That one is bent too, so we're not going to use that one. 64 gig. There's a 32. Looks like I'm going to have to go get more drives, aren't I? This one should work. Let's make sure this one doesn't have data on it that I need. Should be blank. How am I going to do this? I'm out of USB ports. Let's see. How do I do this? How do I do this? You know what? I'm going to mute the sound. I'm going to mute the sound, then you're just going to have to watch.